Hi, I'm Candace with DefectDojo, and I'm going to review for you the differences between the open source and pro versions of DefectDojo. If you're new to DefectDojo, let's take a moment to make sure we understand what exactly DefectDojo does. DefectDojo is a unified vulnerability management platform that imports all vulnerabilities throughout your SDLC by all your different scanning tools to give you a single pane of glass to manage, analyze, and report on all your security risks. DefectDojo doesn't require process changes or complex integrations because users can push or pull exported findings files from hundreds of security tools. And best of all, DefectDojo performs deduplication between tools, automated verification of remediation, and tracking of changes over time, helping security professionals focus on their priority actionable vulnerabilities. Let's review some of the highlights differentiating DefectDojo Pro. So DefectDojo Pro includes a new user interface. Although the new UI is still in beta, it is usable alongside the classic UI and provides our Pro users the opportunity to provide feedback. The main dashboard is customizable. Security staff can configure the dashboard to focus on the vulnerability data important to the environment, and then let DefectDojo's RBAC control data visibility so users are focused solely on their data. Graphics can be exported as SVG files, and the data used to create the graphics can be exported as a table. The new UI also includes several new insights dashboards for enhanced metrics covering 4 specific audiences of your security program. First, we have the Executive Insights, which focuses on management visibility. The Executive Insights speeds up-to-date reporting for any last-minute meeting. Use the numerous filters and print straight to PDF. Drill into vulnerability counts for different products in various graphs displaying metrics and trends over time. Program Insights are focused on the metrics of your overall security program. Here, you can highlight efficiencies gained from import automation and deduplication of findings by reporting on hours saved over time and even cost savings over time. Remediation Insights highlight metrics on mitigations within SLA. Remember, you can configure different SLAs for teams or products, and all of the metrics are calculated automatically. DefectDojo Pro automatically augments your CVE findings with First.org's Exploit Prediction Scoring System, or EPSS, to give Pro users a way to prioritize those vulnerabilities that have the highest risk of impacting their environments. Finally, Tool Insights provides metrics to help users understand the performance of their security tools. Tool sprawl is something every IT department avoids, but one anti-pattern in security organizations is the use of more free, open source security scanners to improve detection and confidence. Here, you can identify the noisiest tools or the tools providing the highest severity findings, and which tools are finding the riskiest vulnerabilities by using the EPSS probability. If you are using version 2.47 or later, the new Priority Insights highlights DefectDojo's customizable prioritization engine, which considers the unique risks and exposures identified within your environment for more effective priority management. Finding priority calculations will guide remediation teams to the vulnerabilities needing attention by using unique contexts such as business criticality, external audience exposure, internet accessibility, endpoint reachability, and even estimated revenue impact. And all active findings have priority automatically calculated, making it easy to compare vulnerabilities across different products and focus on those that present the greatest organizational risk. Now, let's look at imports. In the open source version, findings can be added to an engagement either through the UI or through the API calls, and you can see the same here with add findings. There are 3 additional import methods in DefectDojo Pro. You can see the API connectors in Smart Upload here, And also there's the Universal Importer, which can be downloaded directly from the UI. The Universal Importer is a CLI binary that gives you a single line command to push vulnerability scanning results as soon as they're created. This supports the same 190 plus parsers that the UI and API support, and just makes it easier to onboard new scanners or add additional pipelines without having to write curl commands. The second import capability, the API connectors, are designed to get your security tools connected and importing data as quickly as possible. API connectors can pull vulnerability data directly from 9 different security tool APIs once every 24 hours. A nice automation option here, DefectDojo can automatically learn and copy the organizational structure that exists in your upstream scanning tool so that your findings are organized in DefectDojo the same way. The third pro import enhancement is the Smart Upload, which has the capability of splitting findings from a single scan file into separate products. This is relevant to infrastructure scanners, where findings may apply to different teams or products with different SLAs. Smart Upload can sort findings based on network or host endpoints and be mapped to the application sharing those same endpoints. So the owners of those applications have more complete security picture. Lastly, all DefectDojo import mechanisms can benefit from Pro's asynchronous import setting, which allows import processing to be executed in the background for either the UI or API. This will allow the import automation to execute in the background so you're not locking up your UI or API command line. It's especially helpful with very large import files. And we would be remiss to not mention a new feature just announced, the Universal Parser. This is for anyone who's experienced pain when a vendor changes export formats. The Universal Parser lets you import any scan export file in JSON, CSV, or XML data formats. It means users can adapt quickly if a vendor changes their output format or create a new parser in minutes. So maybe you have an obscure audit tool that creates findings you need to remediate. Import them with the Universal Importer and track them the same way you would any other vulnerability. New functionality as of version 2.46 includes the new rules engine for workflow automation. Create custom rules that trigger automated conditional actions when findings match specific filter conditions. Actions can include modifying finding fields, assigning reviewers, setting group ownership, adding tags, or creating alerts. Perfect for standardizing vulnerability management across teams or automatically escalating high-risk findings to the right stakeholders. A last couple of pro settings I'll cover includes the ability to tune your deduplication settings for same tool, cross tool, and re-import deduplication. For example, here you can see the cross-tool deduplication allows you to pick the data fields used to deduplicate between your scanning tools, including source file and line number, which are great examples of fine-grained control. Here, you can see Pro supports additional enterprise authentication for Azure AD, GitHub, GitLab, and others. Let's jump back to the classic UI and take a look at report management. The open source version does provide report builder capabilities, and DefectDojo Pro enhances report builder with report templates so you can see previously generated reports, run reports again, or save a report as a base template. Finally, the most important difference for DefectDojo is our fanatical user support. Subscriptions include unlimited users and tool integrations. Our SaaS hosting includes monitoring, maintenance, backups, and all subscriptions include unlimited requests, direct troubleshooting, consultative guidance, and feature requests receive priority review. And those are the differences and benefits of DefectDojo Pro. Again, my name is Candice, and I thank you for watching.